Good morning, everyone. I am Girly Mendoza Yusares, 25 years old, and a resident in Prosperidad, Agusan del Sur. I am a graduate from Philippine Normal University Mindanao, batch 2018, with a degree of Bachelor of Mathematics and Science in Elementary Education. I've been teaching for 2 years now at Don Fabiano Elementary School at Talacogon East District. And this is a presentation for Human Resource Management and Development. Today, I'll be talking about two topics. First, rationale for training. What is rationale? What is its purpose? An example of rationale for training programs. Second is major categories of training programs. I will elaborate each categories and discuss what benefit it gives to the employees. So, be in your comfortable positions or seats while we all learn a new topic. Let us first answer the question, what is rationale? So rationale is to give the reasoning or justification of an action or a choice you make. It is a set of statements of purpose and significance and often addresses a gap or a need. So there's a focus on why in a rationale, why you choose to do something or why you study something. We already have that idea that trainings provide your employees with the expertise they need to fulfill their role and make a positive impact on your business. So the following are some of the things that the rationale consists since we mentioned earlier that a rationale addresses a gap or a need. First is development in the field, discipline, or area. It could be that during that training, they are going to discuss the things that needs to be developed or to make some changes for a more efficient system. Next, we have description of the needs being addressed by the training. Rationale states what skill set is required to complete the job or the process. Third, to whom the training is designed. This one should be stated because there are different training programs for different roles. Another is what gaps are being addressed. Surveying employees individually or conducting focus groups are a couple of ways of obtaining input on how to address that gap. Then we have overall approach of meeting the goals. In the rationale, it gives options to solve that gap. Lastly, we have general description of the learning outputs. It is stated in the rationale what is expected from that training. Here are some examples of rationale for training. For our second topic, major categories of training programs. Most businesses offer their employees some type of training. Managers know that the investment in employee training programs in a wide variety of areas is important to the bottom line or profitability of the business. In this lesson, we will take a look at how the implementation of several types of employee training programs is used as well as those programs' benefits aboard the Mendoza's breezy ocean cruise ship, including literacy training, interpersonal skills training, technical training, problem solving training, and diversity or sensitivity training. Mendoza's breezy ocean's crew is hired from all over the world. Many of the crew do not speak English, the official language of the ship. Problems arose when the passengers had special requests like food and drink preferences, asked for lunch locations, and most importantly, needed safety instructions. So, basic literacy training is training for things like reading, writing, and problem solving skills. Once the crew learned how to read, write, and understand the written word to solve problems, they were better able to communicate with passengers. There are several benefits of literacy training for employees. Employees will be more likely to meet company goals, perform job tasks, understand work processes, work in teams, make decisions, and learn technology. For interpersonal skills training, Mendoza's breezy ocean's crew lived in small cabins on the bottom deck of the ship. Tight quarters often led to tensions on the high seas. Crew members fought over things like privacy and space for their personal belongings. So, based on the situation given, the crew needs interpersonal skills training. It is a training on how to maintain positive relationships, communicate better, resolve conflicts, and build trust. This training was offered to every member of the crew. There are several benefits to interpersonal skills training for employees. So, for the benefits, employees will be more likely to get along with each other, exchange positive communication, minimize conflict, and influence others to be positive. Next, we have technology training. Mendoza's Breezy Ocean is a high-tech ship with lots of different technologies on board, like the ship's cruising system, the launch, theater lighting, cash registers, and lifeboats. Crew members needed to be proficient in technology in order to operate on a day-to-day basis and even in an emergency situation. So, what is technology training? It is a training on computer software and hardware offered to specific crew members depending on their position. With technology training, employees will be more likely to perform at higher standards, have more self confidence, develop higher skill levels, and perform many different tasks. Next, we have problem solving training. Because so much can happen aboard the Mendoza's breezy ocean, it is important that employees are trained to make split second decisions. Rough seas, power failures, fire, or even running out of margarita mix can cause a serious situation at sea. Crew members need to work together and quickly solve any problem that occurs. Problem solving training can be regarded as a form of self management training in which the individual learns how to discover the most effective way of responding toward a problem. But why do we need problem solving training? Problem solving is important to both individuals and organizations because it enables us to exert control over our environment. Problem solving gives us a mechanism for identifying these things, figuring out why they are broken, and determining a course of action to fix them. Through problem solving training, employees will be more likely to efficiently and productively manage any internal or external interactions, less need for supervision, and increased output. Use accessible resources to work out issues in a productive manner that does not betray your company's integrity, and can reach an agreeable consensus using professional perspective afforded to them by applying problem solving skills. Lastly, we have diversity or sensitivity training. Culture and diversity bring so much wonderful things to a workplace. With diversity comes with different ideas, experiences, and strengths. Unfortunately, not everyone in your workplace is going to be comfortable with different cultures or points of view. What one person says may not be accepted by another, and there was no intention of hurting someone's feelings. Therefore, it is a good idea to train all your employees on sensitivity training, which focuses on making employees aware of their attitudes and behavior towards others. This includes people who are different in race, color, gender, religion, age, ability, sexual orientation, and ethnicity. With diversity or sensitivity training, employees will be more likely to increase understanding of their role in creating a more equitable workplace for everyone, be respectful of people with different experiences, backgrounds, and communication styles, feel welcomed and safe in their workplace, and become sensitive and careful with the comments that may come through as aggressive or offensive to some. So that ends my report. Below are the link of my online references. Thank you and God bless everyone.